commitments, that I want to share with you guys, that I commit within my business. And the number one for me is have a bucket load of fun, right? F-U-N, fun. So this is a seldom mentioned in our business, right? Let's face it. We volunteer in this business quite a bit, okay? And that is commitment right through there. So in the beginning, you get paid very little for putting in lots of effort. All right, that's just being honest. But over time, you will get paid a tremendous amount for not so much time. At all times, and especially in those early days, you need to make sure that in your business, you have a bucket load of fun, okay? Fun. Because remember our traditional jobs, why we hated it? Right? Do you really want to go back in there and do it in network marketing? No, 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 no. All right. So have fun with the product, have fun with the people in your teams, in our global family, and have fun growing yourself. Okay. 2, be your own best customer. Be the product of your product and know it inside out. This is very important when you're actually going out there and seeing people. You know exactly what you're talking about. You've just got this passion behind the products that we've got. And you've heard Brother Stephen, he does our updates, Planet IX coming out, virtual reality. Who's ever owned one? I haven't. And it's going to be an awesome insight in that. Crowd one rewards, turning into shares. There's so many great things happening. You've got those that are in Life Trend, gold and above. If you're a gold education pack and above, you will have flights access sometime soon in the future for your Life Trend, right? As restrictions are lowering down, so is our company evolving, right? So that's really, really important. So instill confidence in your customers and your potential business partners through your product knowledge and passion. That is important, right? Or maybe just find one product that you're passionate about, or you have certain niches that you're going to, certain customers that might like travel, certain customers that might like mobile gaming, right? Know that niche and give it to them. Give it to them hard, right? And have fun while you're doing it anyway. All right. And, just be the best customer in your own business. And you know very well with the new changes that are going in our comp plan, we need to be the ultimate customers, right? Because people have to see that we are using our products. Because if you use our products, what does that mean? It will go to our profit sharing pool, okay, 50% of that, and it's only going to come back to us. So deliver it with passion. Okay, 3, understand your personal growth curve. Personal growth comes in many forms in our business. We've got so many trainings, production hours in the morning. We've got presentations all throughout the world, all teams doing presentations, right? They've got it right there. They've got a system in place. All you got to do is plug in, be committed to come into the presentations, be committed to come into our trainings. All right. So that's very, very important as well. This will also develop your belief in the business as your team also endures the same belief. Right. So you've got to understand that the growth curve is simply growing your income beyond whatever your highest income level you've ever achieved previously might be. As you've heard Brother Stephen being a police officer, he's earned more than that for working at an X amount of period of time. Sione, third month, he retired from his job. He basically fired his own boss. Why? Because he gained nearly 3 or 4 years of his working income in that same period. That's what's possible in our industry, right? And all you had to do was just go with the flow and allow the process to unfold because you're just committed, because you're there. Right. And if you show commitment, what leadership are you showing back to your team? What leadership are you mirroring back to your team? Full 100% commitment. I will follow a leader like that, like there's no tomorrow at the ends of the earth. I'm not sure if it's round or flat, so I'll take that as a reserve. Who knows? 4, take on some form of weekly accountability, whether it's with yourself, your sponsor, or someone you can relate to. All right, so set your goals in the beginning of the week around action steps that can take you to move forward in your business. Now, we're going to touch base with this tomorrow night on our training, how you can set your goals in that. I think it's really, really important because it is a ground foundation for you to start running. All right, so that's really, really important. All right, so use a chart to maybe set your goals, a vision board. People have different ways of doing it. Then mark off your accomplishments, right? And at the end of the week, match up your steps with your goals. Reward yourself. This is important. Reward yourself for all the positives. And then what you do is revisit the negatives and decide on what methods you can do to improve on that goal. Because remember, I love what Brother Stephen always says, fail forward, fail forward. Learn from your mistakes, right? Don't fear it, because fear will just take you 10 years back, right? Don't do that. Fail forward. Learn from the past. Don't let the past dictate your future, because we're here to build a great future. Yeah? Yeah. Awesome. Power to us. All right. The people, the crowd. Right. 5, be aware of your obstacles that you create. These may include fear, procrastination, busy work. Instead of pretending those don't exist, take a look at them. Take a look at them. Reach out to your teams, have a coffee with them, have a good old pizza session with a Netflix time with them, right? Sometimes you need to take time out. You need time out. You need some self-reflection. Don't just go hard out committing, because somewhere along the lines, you're going to bust your oil, right? And we don't have time to change your caliber of oil, okay? We don't need to go there. All right. So it's really, really important that you take some time out just to reflect on what's happening, and also to tune in on life. Sometimes, I mean, I do my why, it's my family, but sometimes I'm just being honest here. I forget them when I'm really full on engaged with crowd one, but because my heart is so committed, it's so committed in our business. Because I'm telling you now, when I told Tina and Sione, this is my last, and mind you, this is only my second really, right? This is my last network marketing. So it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. But you know what? That's commitment straight up, being blinded. All right. Because I signed up because I loved and I trusted Tina. Right. And that's how I came on board. Okay. So silly as it may sound, be lighthearted about it and just put in place feeling empowered instead of disempowered. Right? Ask the feeling to go away and has no intentions of you moving forward. Negativity, do not let it come anywhere near you. It's the secret silent snake of the year. All right? So don't let him vapor you out. All right. So number 6, find some mentors. It's really, really important that you have someone of some strong commitment, strong leadership to guide you. Okay, so these can be your upline, it can be your crossline in a completely different company even, right? But there are many great leaders in the industry who are started out just like you, because I did exactly the same thing, and are happy to share some tips and ideas, right? Just look around, find someone who likes the values as you do and similar style of working in your business. Model their action and step and watch what happens. It's called explosion. Yeah, right? The Hiroshima of crowd one. Okay. 7, write down your goals. We're going to work on this tomorrow. It's really, really important. We're going to write down your goals. Yes, this means you. Success starts with you first seeing it in your mind. In your mind. Then on paper, and then making it a reality. It's a 3 process, right? Start with your goals that you can control, such as action steps that you will commit to taking daily or weekly, right? It can be challenging to set some of these income goals in the very beginning. So to set these goals, these have to be realistic and that you can control it, right? I'm not going to make a goal like in a month's time, I'm going to be ambassador 3. How realistic is that? But my end goal, my bigger end goal will be ambassador 3, but I've got little mini goals to reach that ultimate goal that I've got within our career ladder. Okay. So be realistic and something that you can control. Accomplish those and then write down some more. We're always constantly setting goals. It's a constant thing, right? It's just like us being alive. We've got to constantly eat. Not too much bad food. Take the good food, okay? I'm learning that as well, because I'm starting to look like a donut from my waist down, and I ain't happy with that. I ain't happy with that. All right. I don't need to carry anything else. I've got my head and my shoulders to carry on. So I don't need any more. All right. So definitely working on that. Okay. 8, commit. Hey, bro. Okay. Commit to a schedule. Oh, it's that baby T. She must be on the call. Really excited. Look at that. Commitment with smiles. I love it. All right. 8, commit to a schedule for working on your business. Right. I have a planner. I have a planner. Okay. And one of those dispensable planners. I use the same cover, but I just changed my calendar for the next year, but write everything down. It's almost like a journey, a journal. All right. So yes, I know this can be, really challenging for let's just say work, family, and many other commitments that consume our time. But if you don't make time for your business, how is your business ever going to really work and create what you really want? It won't happen without your commitment to it. So again, be realistic. If you have only 5 hours, make the most of the 5 hours. That doesn't mean you go to the toilet 50 times and you go to your fridge 20 million times. Make sure you're prepared before you start that 5 hours. I mean 5 hours of solid commitment. All right. So again, be realistic. If you only have that 5 hours, make the most of it, and don't concern yourself with the fact that it isn't 10 hours. All right, because sometimes I work at it and it's 16 hours, but that depends on everyone. It's different. All right, that's just me and Stephen. We're just a different caliber altogether. All right, so create some success and you will be amazed at how much time it will open for you. That's why it's really important in our teams, right? For our teams, that we work with our teams, right? It's really, really important, because if you help them succeed, what does that ultimately mean? It means I will succeed naturally as well, right? So you can't do this business on your own. You might be in it for yourself, but you're not alone, peeps. You're not alone. There is 70,000 here in Oceania and 32 million consolidated worldwide, right? So there's a lot of us in this journey. 9, tune out the negative outside influence. We started with this in the beginning of our session. Just like those obstacles mentioned, throughout our business, right? These do nothing to serve you positively, right? Some people are not going to be interested in your product or your business, and still others are going to tell you that you are crazy for doing this, right? But you know what? In our business, it's crazy people that make crazy money, as Sister Adelaide always says from the UK, right? You got to be locals, okay, to do this, all right? You can't, seriously, you have to, all right? Because it's crazy money at the end of the day, right? So still others are going to tell you that you are crazy in doing this. That's A-okay. I get it all the time. All right. I also get that I'm a bad mom. I also get that I'm the scammer of all scammers. I'm taking New South Wales down like a sack of potatoes. Right. Well, good on them, because I'm planting those seeds, those potato sacks, whatever they want to go, and it's going to flourish. All right. We will reap in its own time. Okay. And that was a really important thing with our director of trainer, Peter Jacobson. He even brought that up, right? I know it's somewhere in that brain of mine, but I'm sure Brother Stephen will handle that one out as well. Anyway, usually our Monday crew will flag out what happens on Sunday. Okay, so what do you call it? Decide what's right for you, and truly be committed to your own success and your endeavor. Then refuse to listen to whatever anyone else feels compared to say or share. Pretend that it's none of your business, because it isn't. Whatever negativity they're going through, that's their problem, not yours. Okay, because you're still smiling. You're still smiling, and keep that smile, because it's really handy when you say hello to someone, especially in cold marketing. My smile gets them first, because you know the rules. First impression is always the last impression. So make it the best 30 seconds you've ever had in your lifetime. All right, 10, have belief in you. Have belief in you. You are the most positive asset you have in your business, and you control you. Right? No one else controls you. Okay, maybe Father above. Okay, if you're a Christian, Father above, he ain't going to create a puppet out of you, but he'll definitely give you choices and it's up to you to make the right one. So decide to be the type of person that others will attract to, right? And want to work with. As you heard, bro, you know, he's slowly working on his YouTube channel and he's slowly working on this and that. And there's some international people that are coming up just realizing that, hey, he's a great leader. Hey, he's quite humble, right? I want to work with this dude. It attracts. That's it. You got to be the magnet of your business. And you want everyone to stick on you, those that want to also just be as crazy as you in this business. All right, so decide to be the best you can be every day in your business, and decide which day or each day that you will get better and better. I wasn't like this when we first started. In fact, I was the worst presenter out of our whole group. I told the old opposite thing. I'll leave that to Brother Stephen because he tells it like a T. But seriously, in front of Tatum and Stephen, oh, did I do a blooper and a half, right? I said to them that we were all about gambling. All this, because I'm not a fan of it, but it literally just served me in the eye. Not only that, I wasn't prepared and I didn't get the right slides. So it really threw me off guard. But yeah, I was like the worst, right? But yeah, over time, you will develop these skills. Just believe that the sun, right, that is setting today is going to rise again tomorrow, shining bright light on you and your journey. So it's really, really important that you believe in yourself, right? Really, really important. But don't go over the line of being prideful, too prideful, because remember what happened to Satan, who went down the pits of the earth because of such a thing.